pork steaks on the Kamado Joe. Stick around and let's get right into it. All right, I love smoking pork steaks. So essentially pork steaks come from the pork butt, and you can slice this into steaks. This was a bone in from my friends from 74C. So every butcher and rancher is gonna do this cut differently, but you can also get a boneless, cut this into slices and make it as thick as you want, but you can see how thick this is, and this bone's gonna help keep it together. You could also slice it and make it kind of two steaks if you wanna do that. So we did a little lightly marinated with some Pompeian olive oil. I don't always do that. I typically just go straight for it, but I also love experimenting with different ways to add flavor. So we did that for 30 minutes. We're gonna use sweet red dirt because I love the color and flavor of a sweet heat of sweet red dirt on pork, and definitely pork steaks. This is a family favorite. It's one that I just know you're gonna really love if you try this out. We wanna get the fat here as well. And then no part goes unseasoned. And then a little hack is all this thing that drops down, you just kind of pat it like this so nothing goes completely wasted. Now I have traditional cutting boards, but we're doing tons of videos today using every cutting board. So we have these portable ones that'll be pretty much throwaway. We're gonna let this sweat out for about 5 to 10 minutes and then get our Kamado Joe up to speed. And we're essentially gonna be doing a little reverse sear, smoking this for a few hours, and then doing a base with our cherry sauce that is delightful. And we'll talk about a few other steps along the way that different people like to do pork steaks to give you the best flavor possible. So we'll see you on the grill. All right, so we've got the Kamado Joe up to 275 to 300 degrees. We're doing indirect cooking. We use lump charcoal. You could also throw a wood chunk on there. I like doing post oak. And again, I'm doing tons of videos today and a lot of my tools. So just using paper towel to put this on there to keep clean hands because I ran out of my gloves. And so we're literally gonna do this indirectly, let it smoke for about an hour and a half or so, bring you back when it's time to baste it, and show you a few other different techniques to maximize the flavor. All right, friends, pork steak's been cooking for 30, 40 minutes, and we've got that 120, 130, 140 in one spot. So we're gonna go ahead and actually, I'm gonna flip this so you can see the caramelization, grill marks looking beautiful. Let this cook for another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and glaze it. But let me take a moment to share, at this point, making pork steaks, a lot of folks you'll follow online in some restaurants that kind of specialize this, like in St. Louis or something like that. They will braise this in a foil pan and put some other moisture in there, some brown sugar, some honey, some apple cider vinegar, maybe mix, and go from smoking for a few hours to then braising and then kind of glazing at the very end. We're skipping the braising part. We're just smoking and going to glazing here in about 5 minutes. So just say there's multiple ways to make pork steaks. You just make it your own kind of experiment and see what you like. All right, friends, so we're at that, 140, almost 150 in parts. So technically only need to take this to 145, and we're gonna glaze this with my cherry sauce because this is to die for. Right here, you don't need a lot. Just enough to kind of baste this. Look at that, how beautiful that is. Color, the flavor, it's a cherry, it's hickory smoked. And then we're gonna let this tack up and just continue to caramelize where the heat and the sugars come together and give it that just beautiful steak crust that you really long for. This pork steak is to die for. Look how tender and juicy this is. I mean, you got the caramelization on both sides. Because this is bone in, we're just gonna find a piece. Oh man, and look at the smoke, the smokiness of this, the tenderness of this. We're just gonna got good smoke ring on that, you could see. So we'll just do a little bite for you and a bite for me. I'm probably going for another bite. Pork steak, baby, it's tender. Give you some more, Caleb, because I mean, this pork steak. I mean, get a big dog.
That is good.
Oh my god, dude, flavor explosion is just happening. My gosh, that is delicious. The sweetness and just the smokiness has a good balance between when you're smoking for 2 hours and you're getting that natural smoke flavor And then obviously the seasoning with sweet red dirt, you use your favorite seasoning. But then the tenderness, whenever you caramelize it and you're just letting it kind of baste in the sauce, or if you were braising, this is another technique on keeping it moist on the inside, but having that beautiful color on the outside. This is one that you need to add to the lineup. If you haven't done it before, I'd say this is a winner in my book. So be sure to let us know what questions you have on smoking pork steaks on your grill. This works on any grill, but we love it on the KJ. And be sure to check out the playlist on Kamado Joe to help continue to elevate your game in your backyard. Let us know what questions you have. And from my backyard to yours, less hate, more love, good barbecue. Till next time.